Hey everybody, welcome to a special edition of The Daily from Indianapolis here with Jason Saghini. I'm Nick Firchau. We're at the site of the 2013 MLS Super Draft. They're setting up the room right now. And Jason, this is one of the best times of the year at the Super Draft because there's always wheelings and dealings. You're seeing some trades. There definitely was some action on Wednesday night. None bigger than Toronto FC trading away that #1 pick to the New England Revolution. So now Jay Heap's atop of the heap, so to speak. First time the Revs have ever had the first pick in franchise history. What are they going to do?
Yeah, I mean, it's great for the New England Revolution, I guess, to, just to be able to say, hey, we have the #1 pick, and this is a guy. If you're the Revs, I think you're looking at Zimmerman or Farrell, a guy who can come in. For me, I think it's Farrell because he can play right back to start and then eventually move into the center back position. Who knows, though? I mean, really, Toronto FC kind of held them hostage and said, hey, teams are calling us for this #1 pick. Either you take it or someone else is going to move up and could take your guy. So Toronto FC, it's a great move for them, getting allocation money and still have the 3 and 4 picks.
So New England now at #1, Chivas USA at #2, and Toronto FC #3 and 4. You can catch the complete match tracker on MLS Soccer. One other trade from Wednesday night, this one involving the Colorado Rapids and the Chicago Fire. Jeff Larentowitz, a former All-Star with the Rapids and a guy who's on the periphery of the U.S. national team, going from Colorado to Chicago for that 11th draft pick today. Now, Fire fans a little upset right away because Larentowitz, you go back to those old Revolution days, yeah, he was an enemy, but he's a very good player.
Oh, yeah, and I think he'll fit into the Chicago midfield. When you look at the Fire team, they've really done a lot in the offseason to kind of make the right moves. You think Pavel Pardo kind of on his way out in Chicago probably, so Larentowitz comes in, fills in that spot. They didn't need the first-round draft pick. Even when I was doing my mock drafts, I kind of struggled and said, maybe they'll just take a GA forward because they can, but this is better than a first-round draft pick, getting a veteran who can come in there and eat up some valuable minutes.
So Colorado moves up to #11. Keep an eye on Oscar Pareja's team. They're going to do some moving and shaking in the draft today. Last but not least, where and when to watch the MLS Super Draft. Log on to MLSsoccer.com a few minutes before noon Eastern. That's when the live stream begins. And then really, Jason, it's a flood of content. We've got our whole team here covering the Super Draft. It's a fun event, and you guys work your butts off.
We'll have video footage of all these guys. You can see whoever your team drafts in action, college action, plus the combine. I'll be talking to the guys as they come off the stage, so we'll hear their first reaction to getting taken by each of these teams. You can also see on the site bios for all these players. You'll know whatever you need to know about these players by the end of the day.
And one edition of Extra Time Radio, if we can put it together this afternoon, we'll try and sum up everything that happens at the 2013 MLS Super Draft. Keep it tuned to MLSsoccer.com.